I just realized my mic's been live this whole time. Whoo! Whoops. Hey everybody. How's it going? Good start. What's up, Kydrian? Thank you for the dab. Good thing I didn't say anything stupid. How's everyone doing this Friday night? Everyone is good? Yes? Yes? Good. Last night we discovered the love and joy of Smasher and Fighting Force 64. And tonight we're gonna finish his route. Hello. 10.5 hours in. We're saying 50%. It's more than that. It's closer to 2/3. But this game is chunky. Alright, should we go ahead and get started? I didn't say anything stupid, did I? I hope I didn't. I was just poking around eBay looking for deals. Looking for deals to buy. Speaking of, we got to pick up and we'll open up another N64 game later tonight. So, stick around for that. Boop, 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 boop. Core. Alright. Options. Controller pack options. Load game. Alright, let's start the timer. Hello everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Let's punch some people. So we still have to do the train. Train doesn't change. Gotta take the train to the air base. Don't gotta worry about points anymore for the rest of the game, which feels great. To celebrate that, I immediately let a gold bar disappear. I'm in the spirit already. Sandwiches, though. I will not let sandwiches go to waste. Hey, a shotgun. Whoop. Another one, huh? So satisfying. Like, I feel... I wanted to play so much more of this game last night. Just to keep experiencing the joy of Smasher. This luggage is causing a problem now. Whoa, whoa, combos. Chill out there, combos. Hello, Molly Ranchers. Friend to amoebas everywhere, Molly Ranchers. Two, one, bye. Uh-oh. I thought I could keep running. Stage clear. Alright, so we lost a little bit of health there. No biggie. This is our first time seeing the airbase. And probably our only time seeing the airbase. Audio only. Okay, well, this is your first time hearing the airbase. Do you still have the cell phone convention at your house? Yeah, we're punching the airbase right now. There's a sign that says stop. I'm not stopping. I like it better so far, too. Big open areas, people getting punched. Break that guard. Okay, camera's stuck. It's 4 adults on various internet, 3 kids on YouTube, and 1 Molly on Twitch. Or are you one of the various adults? Big girl. Yeah, car. We haven't seen one of these in a long time. My week was pretty good. Pretty good. I want to say I had some frustrations, and I probably did, but if I can't remember them on Friday, they must not be that important, right? You gotta let the small stuff go. How was your week? Mostly slept. Bottle up the small stuff till you explode. Also a good, healthy coping mechanism. It's the man way. I definitely subscribe to that sometimes. Yeah, one of the guys that I work with for work, one of my distributors, lives in Mississippi, and I was talking to him yesterday about how they had been snowed in, and it was finally starting to thaw, and he was excited to just not have to deal with the kids all the time. Weirdly, I am aware of said cold snap. Sandwich. Gonna drive 12 hours in the morning. Helicopters. Why is he doing that? Hey, why are you doing that? Can I pick this up? Oh, hell yeah. I just punched a helicopter till it exploded, and then took the mounted cannon off of the front of it. Shot 4 bullets with it. That rules. What's up, Bongo? Indeed. Indeed. But I agree. I also do bottle up the small stuff and not tell anybody until I explode. I definitely have the man habit. But I also am kind of a doofus sometimes, and so if I just forget about what's bothering me, I'm like, things are good. I think I was mad, but I can't remember why, so I'm not mad anymore. I can't really tell where the camera's trying to lead me in this level, though. That's like the big problem. Is that a lady soldier? Wow. New enemy type. There's like planes landing in the background. This place is cool. Oh, I just used 2 med packs. Oops. So you headed home then after today, Molly? You're driving back up north? Okay, bye. Too much punchies. I had Earn pick up Taco Bell for dinner. I should be here soon. But apparently the Taco Bell by our house just decided this week it was going to close at 7 p.m. every day, which I didn't know. So we almost didn't get Taco Bell. And speaking of, I think that's her right now. More like fighting farce. What's up, Scotty? This game was okay, and then I found this character, and now this game is good. This game went from okay to good just because of this character. Finish remake with Chris today. Nice. One of many games I still need to finish. But congratulations to you on your quest to beat all kinds of Resident Evos. Jetpack. Oh, this is a new boss. Shit. Alright, we're gonna have to learn how to fight a new boss. He doesn't have barrels. And it's a lady. And she gets rolled. Yeah, I've never really been great at resource management in Resident Evil, but I kind of fuck it up both ways. Where it's like, I run out of stuff, and then I have like 300 handgun bullets, and it's like, what? How did, huh? Like, I have no herbs, I have 3 shotgun shells, and I have 200 handgun bullets and 30 ink ribbons. I don't like that the camera is so jittery in this level. Other than that, this is a perfectly cromulent boss fight. Does she just like not block? Because I'll totally switch to the splash. Okay, there we go. You got dead aim working? Nice. Yeah, that game plays a lot better with the gun con. That's how I played it. I played it with the light gun. Couldn't fit the K, no. Her name is just Jetpack. Like that might actually be a reference to the old Rare game. What with this being a British game and all. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being my taco savior.
You're welcome.
Taco savior.
Thank you for being my taco supplier.
Ooh, there it is.
Do you need anything else there?
I don't think so. Thank you very much. You too. Hold on a second. Smasher's doing a lot of rolling. Yeah. He does his smashing when he feels safe. And when he has to worry about potential danger, he rolls. He's like Sonic. He's like the werehog in Sonic Unleashed. What's up, Dan Almighty? How's it going? Alright, blind boss fight, 0 damage. Excellent. Save game. Flying wing. Oh, this level's different too. Sweet. It's a very flat plane. So have you never played Dead Aim before, Scotty? I have beat it twice so far. I'm trying to do one route with each character. So far, this guy is amazing and way better than all the other characters. And I'm hoping that the last character is as good as he is, but I doubt that'll be the case. Yeah. Alara, or whatever her name is. How many Bell Beefers did I order? I ordered 9 Bell Beefers. How's it going, Cora? 1 for each life I lost during this game. Bell Beefer, that's right, Duke. Run for the border. I remember Taco Bell Taco Bell being like not cool as a kid until they did the Yo Quiero Taco Bell campaign. Like Taco Bell really got their brand and their image in order over the last 20-30 years, I would say. They could have easily been like an Arby's or a Long John Silver's or like a one of those places that like exists and is prominent but is not like, you know, for the kids, for the young folk. Yeah, what Cora said, Bongo. A Bell Beefer is like a Taco Bell Sloppy Joe burger. Taco Joe. Taco Jose. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if we could start a movement with no intention of ever ordering one. Could we, on Retro Twitch, convince Taco Bell to bring back the Bell Beefer this summer? Could we mobilize all of Retro Twitch? Yeah, exclamation point Beefer. Yeah, I don't want to eat it. Hashtag feed me the beefer. Gotta have my beefer. Okay, these guys are really strong, actually. Retro beefers. We could even, like, if we wanted to be really clever about it, right? We could even be like, look, you know, this isn't a coincidence. Like, we're a bunch of people who like retro stuff. Taco Bell and gamers have always had a good relationship. So, why not celebrate, you know, that symbiosis and bring back some retro Taco Bell in the form of the Bell Beefer? What's up, Abandoned Hope? Yeah, feed me, hashtag feed me the beefer, yeah. The only thing that's stopping me from, like, actually trying to go through with this is, the fact that there's other stuff that Taco Bell used to have that I would much rather them add back to the menu. It's just not as fun to say as Bell Beefer. What's the provisional rider, Dorky? People should clap when you enter Taco Bell? there was a Taco Bell here in town. I don't know if they still have it, but they had like a bell, like a little ringing bell on the wall, and you were supposed to ring it whenever you had good service. Like if you ate at Taco Bell, it was next to where you put the trays. So you dump your tray in the garbage, and then if you had a great experience, you were just supposed to ring the bell. So that's kind of like the opposite. That's like if you clap for Taco Bell. There's an Arby's like that. We had the coolest Arby's here, and they just remodeled like a year ago, and I'm so sad now. It was this Arby's that for no reason at all was decorated in space shit. So, like, the ceiling was painted with constellations and, like, nebulas and stuff. And there were, like, infographics on the wall with, like, information about the space program through the years. And the best part is there were more than one poster on the wall with, like, space scenes with, like, a planet and stars and white tigers. Like glamour shot sort of white tiger faces that sort of taper off around the neck and just sort of become space. And we actually called it Space Arby's too. I live in Las Cruces, New Mexico, Bongo. Couple of fish tanks. Fish tanks are good. I would hate to work at a fast food restaurant, though, and part of my job description be, like, feed the fish. Like, man, no. Papagenos. Okay, I gotta pick up the sandwich. It's about to disappear. Yeah, I got it. Space McDonald's. What is this a scene from? Hamburger. Like Hamburger? Sayonara Jupiter. That looks very good. I wonder what they have at Space McDonald's. Do you think the ice cream machine works at Space McDonald's? Ow, ow, ow. We're going inside the plane now. I bet one of these boxes has a med kit in it. This hamburger soars. Oh man, do they have like made up slang? Because that's my favorite shit. I love when someone goes to the effort of trying to make up slang. Like, even if it's dumb, it's one of my favorite things in fiction. It's one of the reasons why I love Shadowrun so much. That's a good representation. Like, I'm suddenly interested in this movie. Okay, Clockwork Orange is an exception because it's like, it's made up slang, but it's also diminutive British slang, which is, I don't know, it bugs me, man. It bugs me the way that the UK is like, let's make everything sound like baby talk. With your eggy wags, get out of here. You're a grown adult. You should never say that word. Sub-Zero Smoke Rain is here with 5 viewers. Thank you, Sub-Zero Smoke Rain. How's it going? Sub's been playing Dragon Quest XI. A fine video game. For fine people. Steaming like a soy calf would be just whiz about now, right, Duke? Amen, chummer. Do I like words like comfy and veggies? I do. Yeah, I do. But I hate words like telly for television. Or Ninty for Nintendo. Like that. Ugh. You're doing like 10-hour streams. It's a long game. It's gonna take that grind, but I hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for the raid. Sensi soccer, mate. Oi, bruv. Also, the existence of Cockney rhyming slang is enough for me to swear off British culture entirely. There's a lot of great things and great people who live in the United Kingdom. Cockney rhyming slang is a massive step backward for our culture and society. Some great rock tunes, absolutely. Alright, we got the lab, the elevator, the boss fight, and then we're done with Smasher. This playthrough was thoroughly enjoyable. I dare say, if every character in this game was as strong as Smasher, this would be a pretty amazing game. Yep, we got all the points. So our next playthrough is just all about making it to the end. We gotta worry about survival, but we don't have to worry about score. And if we finish this, we'll move on to Otaku's next request for the director's chair, which I have ready to go. Do 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 do. Now, can Smasher deal with the Electro Fist boys? Looks like it so far. Yeah. I've been doing a little bit of practice in my off time. I kind of haven't wanted to do too much until it's actually time to start playing Japanese games, because a part of me is insane and wants to like kind of replicate in real time the learning process. I want to kind of demonstrate, you know, like what it looks like not knowing Japanese to hopefully by the end of 100 so video games like kind of knowing Japanese. But I've been doing a little bit of I'm having fun trying to remember everything I learned when I was studying it a couple years ago. So every time I'm playing a game that has Japanese text, I always try and remember like what those characters are and sound out what it's saying. Alright, starting to take damage. Roll out. Eat a sandwich. Now we're back in business. Omewa Moshinderu. What's up, A-Scythe? Thanks. You too, buddy. The WWE will DMCA Val Venus' intro music. It hasn't happened yet. I don't know if it's just because the sound quality is so poor or if it's the length of it. But, I have been looking back and, there hasn't been any, like, automated mutes. So if it happens, you know, it's good to know. But we appear to at least be safe on the N64. What up, Z-Fan? PC is back in business. Hell yeah. Welcome back. As long as they don't do it to the Ass Man theme, we're okay. But thank you for the heads up. So far, I think the only games we're for sure gonna have to mute are the Tony Hawk's and the Star Wars games. Sadly, I wish it weren't so, but that's straight up Disney money. We probably might have to do DDR also, we'll see. I don't know what's on that one. They just live in Sweden. Must be nice. Must be nice. Get to eat horse. Get to put together shelves. What I'm gonna do for Tony Hawk, I've already decided what I'm gonna do for Tony Hawk, because I'm gonna have a YouTube and a Spotify playlist with all the songs in it, so that if someone wants to listen to those classic soundtracks, they can do so at a low volume while watching the stream. Star Wars is going to be tricky because I don't know if that game has a music volume slider. I don't remember if those games do. I think they do. I think they do. But given the nature of what I'm doing, this might sound naive of me, but I feel like it's real easy to prove that nothing I'm doing is, like, of malicious intent. Like, I'm not just playing music over the video game. And so, like, if I get VOD muted, I'll take it, you know? It sucks, but I'll take it. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna get a strike. And if I do, then we'll have to really kind of reconsider how we do things, but I don't think it will affect me too greatly in the long run. Danger, danger. High voltage. Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. Which at the end of the day is like, I can't help but be like, bro, you're Amazon. Like, You know how powerful you are. You could rewrite probably any piece of legislation, or at least put the money behind it to make it not worth fighting for, you know? Also, sorry about the frame drops right now. They must be coming to get me, because I said I was gonna... try to stream Star Wars with the music on. Alright, I'm gonna see if there's a med kit back here. Streaming with intent. That's right. What's up, Magnus? But see, like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not gonna have kids. But if I were Jeff Bezos, I'd be like, you know what my legacy was? I completely rewrote, like, entire legal landscapes. Like, fuck the money, man. Like, every law in this country, I got to decide what it was. Which is a, you know, a symptom of a broken system, but that is definitely the angle I would take if I were him. No farting on Thursdays. Remember that episode of Doug where they made a machine that got rid of the weekend? Mr. Bone was like a supervillain, and he used the machine to speed up the Earth's rotation so there was no weekends. Just do that. Oof, these frame drops are still going. We might take a break here in a second if this doesn't get better. That'll give me a chance to eat my food. Well, if you remember at the end of that episode, Scuddy, Quail Man saved the day by slowing down the Earth's rotation, and then an 8th day of the week was made after Sunday, which it should have been before Sunday, but it was called Fun Day, and it was where everyone had no responsibilities and they just got to have fun. That could be Jeff Bezos. He could give us Fun Day. But no. Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty comical. Oh my god, look at all those lives. Look at that sandwich. It's true. 4-day work week, man. The 4-day work week. If only. Alright. The frame drops keep coming and they don't stop coming. So I'm gonna take a break. Hopefully it stabilizes out, but I'm gonna eat real quick. If it stays bad, I might reboot the stream during this time. But stick around. I'll be back. I'll be smashing more stuff, okay? We'll have lots of smashers. And I'll be back in a few minutes. And I'm gonna mute my microphone this time. Okay. Thank you guys for waiting. That was enough time to eat a quesadilla, and apparently enough time for everything to fix itself. If it gets bad again, we may have to reboot the stream. But everything looks good right now, so let's go back to smashing. Thank you all for waiting. Much appreciated. If you didn't wait, if you left, I get it. It's okay. I forgive you. You love quesadillas? Dude, quesadillas, man. They might be the best kind of Mexican food, and there's a lot of great kinds of Mexican food. What's up, Ramses? How you feeling today, Ramses? Alright, we got the gun for the elevator. Side steps. Gun useless. Got the weekend off? Seems like you're getting more time off. That's a good thing, I hope. Alright, we're on the elevator to forever. What's up, Running Wild? I'm gonna have to splash these guys. Just got splash beats! I never stopped the timer during the break. Whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Quesadilla Nation. In the building. Everyone here loves quesadillas. Organize your collections in a reasonable fashion. How'd you do that, Scotty? That's right, Osimo. Look at the power of the flying T-pose. Such a troublemaker, Scotty. Advanced assertion, yeah. Standing T-pose is one thing. Flying T-pose? Unstoppable. Nice. Yeah, I would like to do something like that eventually when my collections of especially GBA games. Because GBA games, I love them, but they are designed in such a fashion that they are impossible to stack. They are not made for stacking. You can't even stack them on a shelf. You can't line them up side by side. They're just a weird shape. So some kind of like organizer or drawer or something would be delightful. He has very realistic muscles. You can tell by how strong they are. They function as intended. Yeah. That's a muscle man for you. Yeah, if you alternate them back and forth, they stack okay. That's true. But that's the only way to do it. I do it manually, Nar Warrior. Using mathematics and knowing what my goals are, I do them manually. Yeah, I do it either at certain points or at the end of the night or when someone asks what the percentage is. It would probably lower it. Like, I thought about that last night when I was like, man, I wish I could just throw these guys off the edge. And then I was like, I'm so glad I can't do that, because then I would be able to fall off the edge. I have 7 lives right now. What's up, Cloudheart? Some Geef moves? I probably have some. No. I think Smasher thinks Geef is too fancy. It's a nice move, but it costs health. It costs health to do, so... Can't spam it. Yeah. Take a look at this guy. Yeah, he's really good. He's a really good character. And I said earlier, if every character were as good as he is, I would really like this game. Yeah, the music in this is pretty good. It's just like the levels are too long and the loops are too short. And they reuse the music a lot. But what's in here, I find myself like thinking about, like, the polyrhythm sort of the main title screen music is really addictive to me. Big shoulders. Big shoulders. You know what they say about big shoulders. Big damage. Big damage, big sandwich. Big shoulders, throw boulders. Yep, it's about to go way up too, Nivik. I'm only updating this one's percentage sparingly, but it's about to go up in a couple minutes here. I am pretty damn confident this game's going to be done by the end of the night. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty damn confident. Yeah, he has like great... I don't know what it is, if it's just like he has no hit stun or what. Yeah, this game. But like, yeah, he just gets hit and it's like, whatever, that's fine. I rolled right into that. Yeah, good constitution. Beep boop. Yeah. This elevator is so long. It's the last stage, though, before the final boss fight, so like, I get it. But there's, like, nothing interesting about this level. This isn't even his cheese. Like, this is his sub-cheese. He's so good that he's good, like, hand-to-hand, and then he has 2 cheese moves. This is his good cheese move. Shit travels amazingly far. It hits twice if you line it up correctly. Super safe. This is just his sub-cheese. Alright, time to end the Smasher playthrough. Sad as it makes me, it's time to say goodbye to Smasher. Vomit Man. He really wants that gun. I might just leave it there so that he doesn't block these. And then, like, that's the end of the game, right? Yeah, I think I've got enough lives for this. I think I have enough. I get it. Like, how else are you gonna stop this meat mountain? Fight him like a man? Okay. I punched him and then I picked up a gun and shot him. Put Smasher in God Hand. Roll and flying T-pose. Okay, I would love to do this as a no-miss, though, is the problem. So I need to open up one of these boxes with a med kit in it. Shotgun's kind of like a med kit. Alright, there we go. I think he just iframed through a shotgun. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. That's the only thing about him, right? Like, he's easy to cheese. He's super easy to cheese. The AI is super poor, but he hits real hard. What's up, Otaku? Alright, here we go. The No Miss Fighting Force 64 playthrough. Score run, too, because we got to go to the airbase. Smasher top tier. I do a damage list. Now that's a score you can write to Game Informer about. Not really, though. I left shitloads of score out there. GG's. 75% complete. We got one more character to play through. And I don't really care about this playthrough, but I'm going to do it. The music in this game is just, it's good. It's not, like, amazing. It's not a soundtrack that I would put on most of the time, but the music is really good. Andy Sandham, Darren Wakeman, Dave, I think that says Ward, but it looks like it says Hard, Dave Hard, Hayos Fatunbi, that's an interesting name, Tiziano Cirillo, no, because I know I said game number 20, but what I really mean is like the 20th game finished. So we're going to play through your next game, and when that one's done, then the sub-raffle's closed. Under non-director's chair circumstances, it would be after game 20, but the numbering gets a little wobbly. Maybe. We'll see how long it takes. I don't really know what to expect. We're also going to open some game. We're going to open a game later. Wibby Wobby. It's Blood Rain, yeah. There she is. Timey-wimey. I'm going to... Yeah, this is a good score. Smasher rules. Like, if I ever play this game again, I am picking Smasher. That's one of the endings. We got one more playthrough we're going to do, our phase. One more playthrough with the fourth character, and then we're gonna be done with this game. This title screen theme, though, man, it's so simple, but it's effective, man. It's just like, nope. There's only one ending. Only one ending. Alright, Alana. What do we know about Alana? Alana McKendrick is 17. She's 5'5". She weighs 108 pounds. She's blonde hair, blue-eyed. Her vitals are 28, 20, 28. Her IQ is 240. She's the smartest member of the fighting force. She's a raver. She spends her nights dancing away and most of her days with little sleep while she goes to school. The semester is over and Alana is raging at all the cool warehouse parties where she hangs with her friends. Alana has been planning on putting an end to Dr. Zhang ever since he tried to experiment on her with drugs he had created. We find out that Alana is Dr. Zhang's illegitimate daughter, and not out of vengeance but responsibility does she decide she must find some way to stop her stepfather from doing this to others. When Mace comes to her, stepfather and illegitimate daughter that's not the same thing. When Mace comes to her and asks for her help, Alana is overjoyed, a little too overjoyed. Mace wonders if Alana at her young age really understands how dangerous this is. Believe me, Alana knows. It's just not her style to get serious until she's kicking butt, and believe me, some heads will crack. We didn't read the other profiles. Let's read the other profiles before we get started. We read Hawk's story. Mace Daniels, remember her? Age 21, height 5'7", weight 126 pounds, brown hair, green eyes, 38, 22, 38, IQ 200. Snapper contacts a rough and ready private investigator who is well known for her dealings with the city's underbelly. Snapper was like the doctor's assistant or something like that. Mace is one hot woman with a taste for blood as well as desire. She's the one who teases and taunts you just before she takes you out. Mace Daniels has heard of Dr. Zhang through Snapper and can't believe what she's hearing. She never thought of Dr. Zhang as dangerous, but then again, she hasn't exactly been paying attention to him. She believes the freaked-out Snapper and sees this as an opportunity to get some of the things she loves most: danger, fame, and fortune. Yep, they gave her measurements. Under the term vitals. Mace is beautiful. She's not brash or loud or annoying. She would purr to her assailant rather than say, "Hey, punk." Mace is a woman aware of her sexual magnetism, yet she couldn't care less about men. She is always being pursued without giving anyone the time of day. This, coupled with her array of martial arts and weaponry skills, makes her a fighter who is the envy of men and women. And then finally, we need to learn about Smasher's lore. I already told you guys yesterday his IQ is 106, and that he has a 26-inch neck. After Hawk Manson agrees on bringing Dr. Zhang down, he heads to one of the world's most dangerous prisons to find Ben Smasher Jackson. Ben Jackson has been serving multiple life sentences, and the prison is very fond of him. You see, they've been renting Ben Jackson out. The public doesn't know it, but it cuts down inmate deaths, and above all, it brings the prison a wad of money every time he gets sent out. The prison's #1 and repeat client of Ben's is Hawk Manson. Hawk has been bribing the prison for years. He wants Ben to be set free, and made the bargain to contract Ben 15 times, sort of like rent to own. Only a few problems. Ben is like a loose cannon. He smashes everything in sight. His temper is immeasurable during heated times, and you will never know if he'll turn on you next. Alright. Let's see if Alana's any good. Let's see if she's anywhere near as good as Smasher. He's serving multiple... You know he did something horrible, right? Like, multiple life sentences. And the prison's like, yeah, we'll let you have him for the weekend. He has a lot of heated gamer moments, absolutely. So a lot of the special move is a throw-based move. I think she's the only character with... no, both the women have throw-based specials. Hers is a little weird, though. It's a throw back fist. Looks like this. That seems really good. Wait, no, that's her special. So the other one... Wait. Huh? I'm confused. What did I just do with the uppercut? Because I want to do that again. Oh, her punch combo seems really good. Her kicks are really long. That's probably good. Back fist combo is the same as everybody else's, basically. I need to figure out how I did that uppercut, because that move seems great. Her running, she got a slide kick, but it's... Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's the one right there. That's the cheese. She does that rollback that fucking Mace did, too. Okay, that's blockable, though. That's the problem. Does good damage. Filet mignon with ketchup. I mean, he is a prisoner. That move seems really, really safe. She is nowhere near as good as Smasher, unfortunately, but she does seem to have safe options, and that's important. I'd like to see her punch combo in action, but I gotta get this sandwich. No. No one can. That seems very spammable, and like it gets her away too. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Sure, I guess. She has a lot of grab moves, and I'm willing to bet that like every character actually does, and I just didn't fuck with them enough. Man. How did I do that damn Shoryuken, though? That is the mystery. Just gun. Gun to face. Okay, that's a pretty standard desperation move there. I really like that running kick. It's not gonna be super effective as cheese because it's very blockable, but it's just so short and snappy. I like it. It's fair, I did shoot first. It's totally reasonable. Her kicks are really slow. The range is good, but like if they're up close, I don't trust them. The range is really good. But yeah, I was off hit, and I still didn't feel like I had enough time to recover. There's not a lot of active frames on that move. That's maybe the biggest problem about it. It's not active for very long. Like that Smasher's roll was active for like 4 seconds. And this is just like, it's a kick. And then it's not a kick. I don't really need to bother with all this other stuff. I'm not going for points or anything. Like, I'd like to have a weapon, but that's all I need. What's up, Parabex? How's it going? One gun, please. Yeah, the hot dog stand is only in the mall. We've seen every level now. And the hot dog stands are only in the mall stage. We should have enough points to do the mall again, though, on this route. Unless I screw something up real bad. So, I'll try and hook you up, Arface. Yeah, we got to the park. We did the air base. It was great. This is our final run of the game. To check out this fourth character. So I think the secret to this game is that you can play it like a beat 'em up, just like getting in the mix and throwing lots of punches, but you have to kind of know what amount of health you're comfortable with having, and once you reach the bottom threshold of that, you have to back off and start doing cheese strats. Like, you can't just approach this like Final Fight or Streets of Rage and just like get in there and constantly do attacks. There comes a point where you have to back off and go for safer moves. Nope. I know this is game number 20, but it's not the 20th game finished. There was some confusion about that earlier. I apologize. The director's chair kind of messes the numbering system up a little bit, but we got one more game to finish after this one, and then we're going to close the sub-raffle. Apologies for the confusion. We are going to open another N64 game tonight, though, as well as show off one pickup. Yeah, this is going to be 19 finished, because No Mercy is game number 19, and that one's not done yet. The director's chair is a channel point redemption where you get to pick from a list of games what you want to see played on stream for 7 consecutive streams. No Mercy will be done in about 2 years. I don't think it'll be that bad. We're making steady progress in it. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a couple weeks of streaming. But it's coming together. Well, you don't need to be subbed to get Director's Chair, because you're already earning channel points. But if you sub, you can nominate 5 games that you want to see for the N64 challenge, and they'll get picked out of a raffle. I'm going to pick 5 games. So if you want to do that, that's a sub perk. But you're already earning channel points just by being here. There's a little DJ icon in the bottom left of your chat. You click that, you'll see all the different things you can spend channel points on. Like Molly Ranchers just spent 4,000 points to get a haiku about wasting points on haiku instead of Director's Chair. Alright, here we go. The chair is spendy. You could get a poem now. Right, Molly Ranchers? There you go. Spendy. You want a haiku about Molly Ranchers? This is what I know. She likes those little worm toys and polls about poop. There you go, Abandoned Hope. A haiku about Z-Fan. Z-Fan is a god. He's good at streaming and art, and he loves tomboys. There you go, Z-Fan. There's a haiku about Z-Fan. Yeah, she's not bad. She's not. Maybe I'm just getting good at this game, though. You know, I don't know. I don't know. They'll smash your bro. Yep, this was a pitch for Streets of Rage 4. If I recall correctly, Sega said yes, and then at some point they backed out on the deal to make their own, and then they canceled their own as well. But yeah, if you look at the characters, it's very clearly Axel, Blaze, Max, and then a new character. "12 hours of fighting force. If you were to draw me a picture, what would I like it to be of? Let me think about that for a second. Okay? What do you like to draw pictures of? I've only seen a couple of your pieces, so I'm not overly familiar. I apologize, but I do want to say thank you for getting Toan into drawing. I think that's a cool hobby for him to pick up. You want a haiku about otaku? Okay, hang on. Otaku fights on, facing his backlog bravely, and always has jokes. There you go. There's a haiku about Otaku. By the way, all these people I've done a haiku about, you could follow them on Twitch. You can follow Z-Fan, you can follow Otaku, you can follow Molly Ranchers. They're all there. They're all there. They all do streams. You'll try anything so long as it's PG? Damn it! Okay, I got something. I don't think there's probably very much Tetrasphere fan art out there. I'm gonna Google Tetrasphere fan art. Image search. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So, I also love Tetrasphere Parabex. I would like you to draw my favorite character from Tetrasphere. His name is Turbine. I have a picture of him here, but if you need to see him in action, you can also find videos. I've never played Tetris 64. I gotta get a heart rate monitor for that game. That's me in Tetrasphere. I'll fuck everyone up in Tetrasphere. There's some fighting games, puzzle games that I firmly believe I could probably hold my own against the best in. Yeah, Tetris 64 it didn't come with, I don't think, but they sold an optional heart rate monitor with it. This is the most Japanese accessory. They sold a heart rate monitor, and there's a mode in the game where if you have the heart rate monitor hooked up, the faster your heart rate is going, the faster the blocks fall. So the idea is if you can stay calm in the face of mistakes, you have more time to deal with things. But if you start to panic, then you're sunk. You haven't managed to die purposely to get the bad ending achievement? I don't remember it being too hard, but I was probably very underleveled because that's how I play RPGs. Nope. Not really. You can throw in some Tetris blocks if you want, but he's just chilling out, having a good time. That's good enough for me. You know, I wish more games had RPGs, like more licenses had RPGs as good as the Sailor Moon RPG. That game was really fun. It's kind of cool that they never sat still with that franchise and just kept doing different genres with it all the time, but I would have been okay with like an entire trilogy of RPGs. Like a 3 Sailor Moon RPG series. Yeah, I haven't played that one. I've played I've played 2 out of the 4 Tetris games on the N64, but I've never played Tetris 64. Yeah, there's like, what, 4 beat-em-ups? 4 beat-em-ups, an RPG, some fighting games, like 3 or 4 puzzle games. And then the weird stuff, there's a couple platformers and like quiz games and stuff. Which, you know, it makes me wish that like Ninja Turtles had been handled the same way. Cause like Ninja Turtles, they found the beat 'em up genre right away and everyone was like, yes, this is what I want. And that's cool, but what if they experimented more? Cause like Turtles 3 on the Game Boy, that like pseudo Metroid game, is so good. The fighting game has a lot of really interesting mechanics. Like, yeah, if they had done more stuff with that. But all everyone remembers is they did a platformer, it was not good. They made a beat 'em up and it was great. The end. I mean, they made a Smash clone for Pete's sake. But I would have liked that kind of genre diversity. I would have played a Turtles puzzle game. Transformers RPG? Yeah. Yep. That'd be cool. Put that down. No. No. Ow. Street Sharks? God, seriously, I would have played a Street Sharks beat 'em up. How is it that we live in a society where we got a Stone Protectors beat 'em up and not a Street Sharks beat 'em up? Biker Mice from Mars. I haven't played the PS2 one. The Super Nintendo one's really fun. That's a cool game. I never really watched the show, so I don't know like what it's about or anything, but the Super Nintendo game is very fun. We got a Battletoad and Killer Instinct, it's true. And in Shovel Knight. Oops, I keep accidentally doing her desperation move. The Biker Mice game, I think, is the one with the Snickers product placement, yeah. Yeah, Turtles and Injustice. Still can't die on purpose. You made him too powerful. I wasn't mad. I was like, oh, finally, I know what you're supposed to do. And then I got shot through the truck, and then I was mad. Da-da-dun, 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 da-da. Look at that score. 78,800 in infinity. That's my score. You're still 10 levels under recommended? Damn. Too powerful. You hope phone booths come back? What would you do in a phone booth? Is that like where you would use your phone? Mercury #1. Tell him, Kydrian. What's up, Quicks? Yep. Smasher OP. We're on to the final character now. Make a movie about a sniper looking at a phone booth. What would you call it? Sniper? Get Smart Cone of Silence. I would like there to actually be a Cone of Silence. Yep, all we gotta do is finish this route. Which is kind of like bonusy, because we've already seen all the levels, which was kind of my original goal, but I feel dumb playing through it with three of the 4 characters and not the 4th, so we're gonna finish it up with Alana, and then yeah, we're on to the next game. We're on to game number 21. Spoiler alert, Otaku picked another N64 game. 21. 19. We're gonna go back to No Mercy. I think, what's today? Friday? Friday we'll go back to No Mercy. Is it Armorines? It could be Armorines. Truck, drive it up. Unmobile phone. So you saying that he would only be good in a movie with a phone booth? No, 2.1 was the street level, but this game's kind of weird in the way it does intro to level, like intro cutscenes to levels. It'll say what level you're going into. It'll play the cutscene, and then it'll say what level you're going into again. I think it's a remnant from, like, loading screens on the original PlayStation version, but it's very weird. Okay, we gotta go for safety rolls. He's blocking. Although I would like to throw him. I'd like to do one of her throws. I don't know how to do the uppercut. I did it that one time, and I don't know how I did it. She can only do it once per game. I wasted it. Okay, safety strats. Getting low on health here. It's safety time. One more should do it. I like that the bosses in this game explode into those chambers where there's just dollar bills flying all around you and you have to try and grab them out of the air. Alright, as requested by R-Phase, time to blow up some hot dog carts. Collect all the sandwiches they contain. I'm gonna kick this chair. I don't know, do you need to? Is it necessary? Will you feel better? I feel like that's a flex. Like, I have discovered... You want if If you want to like tweet it out, you can post the link in chat, and I'll retweet it. But like, as I've stopped being massively broke all the time, I find myself throwing the peanut butter jar out with more and more peanut butter still left in it. I used to like scrape the sides down until you could look through it, and now I'm just like, nah, it's not worth it. I'll just buy a new peanut butter. I've got the money. I'm good for it. The problem is, those crown and heel pieces of bread, depending on what kind of bread you're buying, sometimes they're just not functional. Sometimes, if I buy cheap bread, the crown and heel are so flimsy that you can't even make a sandwich out of them. Like, they just fall apart. No worries, man. I appreciate it. Either way. I love getting fan art. And if anyone ever wants to draw N64 fan art for the stream, I will cherish it forever. Sometimes you gotta eat the end slices, man, absolutely. There's no shame in that. Don't feel bad about it, Bongo. One time I lost the seasoning packet to my ramen and I still had to eat it. Because it was either that or don't eat. So I ate plain ramen. I wonder if there's more, like, fantasy walls like this in the game. Because this is, like, the only one I found. Heck yeah, that's a good turbine. He's a good boy. Thank you, Arphase. Thank you very much. That's a very good boy. Check out this good boy, everybody. I do love udon. I do love me some udon. Okay, I'm gonna save that hot dog card. Thank you very much, Arphase. That may very well be, after one Google search, you may be the first person to draw Tetrasphere fan art. So congratulations. Yeah, the bad ending fight is super easy. I did that one second too, and I was just like, wow. Why was I stressing this boss fight out? Cookies and cream. I haven't had Pocky in a long time. The boss fight conversation is about the Sailor Moon RPG, Sailor Moon Another Story. It has two endings, depending on whether or not you die once to the boss or not. If you die once to the boss, you get a different party to fight against with it, but the boss is like fucking 20 times easier. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later. I'm glad you got to see a hot... Wait, before you go. There you go. There you go. That sucks. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. The opponent, thank you for the raid. What's up, the opponent? Welcome, everyone, to Fighting Force 60 Force. The final playthrough. TV Zone, that's a good store. Let's go to TV Zone. You finally played a good Metroidvania? Which one did you play? Rogue Dawn. Interesting. Some of those ROM hacks are really creative. That's pretty cool, Bongo. I don't think I've ever heard anyone do that before. Secret rooms. Secrets. Interesting. One of them was a good face. It's okay to be odd, as long as you enjoy what you do. And you're not hurting anybody. Be your best you. It's really interesting to see, like, certain posts. Like, you can tell certain good face bot posts are primed to be way bigger than others. In terms of, like, interaction, anyways. Ow, I'm surprised that hit me. I'm not doing so hot right now. Ah! I need to drink more colas. But I can't get enough of a break to go do that. I'll pick up the box. Ah. Oh no, I missed the sandwich. Fuck. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Ah! Damn it. See, if I had to... Oh, man, I lost a life. That sucks. Oh, of course the sandwich appears there, too. If I had to presume who was running Good Faces bot, I would never think Macaw. Like, my list begins and ends with Chubo. Because it is a very Chubo-style account. Second best character? I don't think so. I think Hawk is actually the second best because his shoulder tackle is extremely safe. Like just on the merit of having the second best cheese move, I think he's the second best character. Alana's not bad though. Smasher Hawk, Alana, Mace. That'd be my tier list for this game. Man, if I hadn't missed that sandwich... Like, the problem I'm feeling with Alana is that she doesn't have anything that's guaranteed safe. It's probably her flying kick, but between it being blockable, like, if it's blocked and I don't hit them sort of off angle so that I fly past them, I'm vulnerable. She has the same problem with her slide as Mace has, where she does the little back somersault at the end of it. Without that, every character in this game would be extremely cheese viable. But because the two ladies have that little back somersault after their slide, it puts them at a severe disadvantage. This kick is very good, but like I said, you have to hit everyone off axis with it. If you fly right into someone and your momentum stops when you hit them, you're wide open. I think maybe the same is true for her punch combo. Like, if I can keep everyone off axis and hit them with, like, the little spinning part, that actually seems pretty safe. I have to experiment with that. Okay, alright. That's enough of that. Jesus. So much hit stun, man. I miss Smasher. I miss him so much. He rented this from Blockbuster multiple times, dude, brother mans. I rented this game once from a local video store. Yeah, Smasher's the best. We just did a playthrough with him. He was so good. Way better than all the other characters. Yeah, that's for sure the secret to using her. Try not to hit your opponents directly. I gotta get this med. Fuck! God damn it. I don't love it. If it's explicitly stated as a difficulty select, I'm okay with it. I like it. But if it's like, these characters all have different stats, and there are some choices that are clearly way better than others, that I don't like. I would much rather have a balanced cast that plays differently, so that it kind of, it's all about suiting it to your play style, rather than like, this character is just way better than the others. But if you want to be like, this is the hard character, this is the medium character, this is the easy character, that I'm totally okay with. I lost 2 lives. This is not going well. I think I'll still save it. If I don't lose another life to this guy, I'll still save it, but ugh. No, I don't like Stuart. I rented from the grocery store. Mo rented from Family Video. I don't know if he ever did grocery store rentals, but I rented from the grocery store for many years. Kroger's had a robust game selection where I lived. I don't want to reload my save, man, but this was a really bad level. I lost 2 lives. Yeah, there's some pretty good level design in this, in terms of just environments. Like, they don't really feel all that different, but it's different enough, and like the scenery is good. What's up, Trachea? Welcome to Fargo. Now that Trachea is here, should we open a video game, guys? You guys want to open a video game after this boss fight? Alright, we'll do it. I'll do my 1 pickup for the week. And then we'll open a video game. Points. I'm gonna drop a save here, but man, I really wish I had done better. Where are they leading me to? They're like, this way to Naval Base, and I can't... There we go. We'll have to run this back. We'll have to be very cautious over the next couple stages. Drop a save. Save okay. Alright, so we're going to pause the timer before the train here. Alright. So what I need you guys to do is pick a number between 1 and 11. Whichever number gets the most votes will open that game out of the big box of games that Trachea44 has sent us. Got the box right here. If there's a tie, I will break the tie. But while you guys do that, so 06, whoa, that's an old screen. 06 donated last week for me to get 50% complete 32X library. I was 1 away after shopping at work, and he said, you gotta get 1 more. It's bugging me that you're not halfway done. So I have 1 32X game to show this week. Raw, WWF Raw was the cheapest one, but I couldn't find one at a cheap price. So I found another game that I was more interested in. And it was for a good price, so I went ahead and picked. Courtesy of 06, I have a 20 32X games, which means it's a 50% complete 32X library. Star Trek, Starfleet Academy, Starship Bridge Simulator for the 32X. Thank you, 06, for this. And with that, the 32X library is halfway done. You know what else is over halfway done is the N64 library. Votes are kind of all over the place. We got 2 3s, 2 11s, and everything else is 1 number each. Does anyone that hasn't voted yet want to throw up a 3 or an 11 and break the tie? Otherwise, I'll do it. You're a big Trek fan? I've never played that game. Magnus says 11. Alright, we're going to open up game number 11 today. Game number 11, you guys, is CIB. And this may be... Trachea said the stickers were not related to the game inside the package, but I'm a little nervous. Because this one is covered in Pokemon stickers. We've got an Ash, a Pocket Monsters Pikachu, a Togepi, a Squirtle, some Pokeballs, and another Pikachu. I'm a little nervous about what's in this box, but let's find out. You guys ready? Yesterday, Trachea, we opened up the package with Paperboy inside of it. This is game number 2. It's Japanese. Ooh, it's not Pokemon. It's not Pokemon, but it is horses! Derby Stallion 64. CIB. Check this shit out. It's got horses. Horses. Carrots. Alright. Banger alert. Yeah, this is in great shape. We got a manual in here. We got the game. It's a thick manual, too. We have a registration card. Oh, yo! Let's go. And, I think this might be an ad for... maybe like a soundtrack or something? Whoa! What is this? What is this angry horse man? What's that about? Why are we not full screen now? Because I didn't think about it. I don't really like being full screen. I know you guys like it for pickups, but like, I feel super self-conscious being full screen. So when I was done with the pickup that I picked up, I was like, all right, back to the camera. And then I was like, well, we gotta open up a game. And yeah, it didn't even occur to me that we probably should have been full screen for this too. But yeah, there we go. We got another Japanese game, courtesy of Trachea, a CIB Derby Star. One of 2 horse racing games on the N64. Exciting. Very cool. 10 more of these to open up. Every day we're doing an N64 stream. We're going to open up another one until we're out. All of them courtesy of Trachea. Big ups to Trachea. I mean, that's part of it. That's definitely part of it, Otaku. Too bad Rain's asleep. Well, let her know that we have a horse racing game. And now, back to punching people. I gotta get some points. I gotta get another extra life. Oh, sandwich. No! God damn it! Alright, we're gonna play super safe on this next car. I'm gonna use this knife up. I've gotta get my health up. There's not a med kit in these crates. Maybe her weapons last longer than other people? But, like, they don't seem, like, amazing. Like, she's not doing the kind of damage that Smash... Because the weapon damage, I think, is tied to the character damage. That's true. This game was also picked up this week. But it's not an exciting announcement because we're already playing it. There's a med kit. And there's a sandwich, and that's full health. Now I feel better. The other game came, like, immediately. I think we ordered that game on, like, a Thursday or a Friday, and it was here by Monday. It's been sitting here. I haven't showed it off yet, because we haven't unveiled it yet, but it's been here. Yeah, as long as you're subbed at any point between when the raffle opened, like, if you're not subbed now, if your sub's expired, your picks are still good. But you do need to be subbed and have your picks in before the end of the 20th game, not game 20. We still have to beat one more game before the raffle closes. Which could still be tonight. We still have... We'll probably have about an hour and a half to 2 hours of the next game tonight. You got 2 days before Prime. As long as I don't beat the other game tonight, with it being a Friday, we're not streaming again until Monday. No front mission Monday this guys, because we are in a director's chair. Let's say this guys. Battle Hamster gifting a sub to Aragorio. Cutting the line. Thank you so much, Battle Hamster. Now you have a sub. So, you can go ahead and... Fuck. Thank you, Battle Hamster. You can go ahead and pick 5 games off that list, shoot me a Twitch Whisper, and I will add them to the raffle. Thank you again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for gifting a sub. All you can do is ask for a sub, yeah? Apparently. No, all you have to do is mention that you're going to sub soon. But you can't sub today. That's the difference. That's the real strat. Alright, I'm gonna stand around here until that says, like, 2. And I'm gonna run like hell. It worked. Tetrasphere. I mean, that is kind of the working title of that game was Fear, P-H-E-A-R. Hey! Battle Hamster gifting out another sub to Parabex. Alright, let me get these added in. Thank you, Aragorio. Parabex, you can do the same thing. If you want to click that spreadsheet, you can pick 5 games off that list. Just shoot me a Twitch Whisper, and I will get them added onto the board. Thanks again, Battle Hamster. 5 choices. No more, no less. That number may go down as we get further into the challenge, though. I may make it small. Once we start, like, running out of options, I may make it smaller and smaller. Thanks again, Battle Hamster. Welcome, Aragorio and Parabex, to the sub squad enjoy the ad-free N64 experience, your emotes, and some increased channel point accumulation. You're reducing your odds of winning. Oops. Oh. Oh no. Ow. Was it me? What do you mean, hyped? We've certainly talked about it. Boop. Well, we gotta get it at some point. Sandwich! Alright, I got your list, Parabex. Thank you very much. And we'll get those added here right now. Boop. 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 Okay. Your picks are in as well. Thank you very much for participating. If you're lucky, you'll get to see your games soonish. after the director's chair, No Mercy, and Banjo-Tooie. Get that partner money to pay for it. The main thing I'm worried about is there's a lot of repros of that because it's so rare and it's like well known for being rare. There's a lot of repros out there, and I'm really just hoping I don't get duped. Like, I kind of have to pay a lot for it because otherwise I'm gonna be nervous that it's not real. Yep. It happened to my boss's old game store. His former business partner, someone brought in a repro. And he was like, oh man, this game's so cool, it's so rare, here's your trade-in value. And then he came in and was like, this is fake. You gave that guy like $300, and this is fake. Where I work, not often, just because, like, it's not, I don't really live in a collector's market. The big thing is Pokemon games. There's so many counterfeit Pokemon games, and people buy them all the time that, like, yeah, we get a lot of counterfeit Pokemon games. I don't think he did. But I don't know. I don't know the sordid details. Well, we already have 2 legit copies of Kodelka at the store, so... For some reason, we actually see that game a lot. At least a lot more than I would think we would. We've had like 3 or 4 within the past year. We have 2 in stock right now. She's okay. She's like mid-tier. I'm like so used to how great Smasher was now that it's a little jarring having to, like, play safe and, like, think about what I'm doing. Like, if this was an actual tier list, Smasher would be S tier, and then Hawk would be, like, B minus maybe, as second best character. Because the gap is that big. You saying because the price point, or is there something else? I've never played the game, I don't know. I know it's like the precursor to Shadow Hearts, that's all I know. Yeah, it's a spendy game. That's for sure. Lana for the win. Yep, this is the smart chick. Dr. Zhang's illegitimate daughter. Ah! Oh, Kuon, yeah, Kuon's fucking expensive. Yeah, we haven't seen a Kuon. I've got a bunch of people who've got it on their wish list, but... Although apparently, there might be a Rule of Rose remake on Switch, or like a port. So that would be nice. People would actually be able to play that game without spending hundreds of dollars. There's a oh, that'd be sick. Haunting Ground's cool. My friend had that game. I played it quite a bit. The non-clock tower clock tower. Oh, I can blow these up? Didn't know that. What do you think's inside? Oh, weird. Interesting. And you can't remap them in dead aim or anything like that? I'm gonna say you don't need them because I'm pretty sure you could play, if I remember right, you could play the whole game with the gun con. I don't think you needed to use a controller, and maybe you did need a controller and the gun, now that I think about it. I don't know. But the gun con only has like 4 buttons on it. Plus start and select. Yeah, I think so, because the GunCon 2 has a D-pad on it. And, like, non-trigger buttons. just had a realization. I don't know if this is true or not, but I have an idea. Did I order the Nut Buster today? No, but I had a quesadilla with fries in it. How's it going, Electro? Blech. Okay, let's try this. No, that's not working. Okay. And I really don't know how I did that Shoryuken. It was the very first thing I did with this character, and I still have no idea how I did it. Alright, if we play good and don't lose a life, we'll get one back when we beat Vulcan. Or maybe before. There's still enemies in this level? God damn. Okay, nope, bye. Punch combo hits grounded enemies? Alright, that's pretty good. Uh-oh. Damn it. Alright, so yeah. We beat Vulcan, we'll get an extra life. We'll have 3 lives. And if we play it safe on the infinite elevator, that should be enough. That should be enough. Oh, follow-up. I was reading an article today, This Week in Games, written by Devil Ray. We've been talking about the mystery IP that Forever Entertainment is going to redo for Square Enix, and she thinks it's Front Mission. And I was like, interesting. And very topically relevant. I'm pretty sure the reason that we don't have Xbox emulation is because there isn't like a need for it, in the sense that most people just get an Xbox and mod it to play like games off a hard drive. So there's not like a desperate cry for Xbox emulation, which is flawed thinking in my opinion, but you guys know I get grumpy about people who just like modded Xboxes. I'm down. I'm down to hope for that. if there's an exec watching this stream, what game do you guys need me to play when we're done with Front Mission and Saga? You need me to go through Chrono Trigger, Radical Dreamers, and Chrono Cross? You need me to do, like, Ninja Gaiden Sigma? I do have Sigma 1 and 2 on the backlog. Do gotta go through those. Hoovercraft. Play every Super Robot Wars? Ooh. Electro, I'm gonna need you to to at least be a tier 3 sub, because I don't want to do that. Don't get a tier 3 sub. That's a joke. Don't do that. Learn all the LJN game speedruns. I was playing an LJN game last night. I was playing Crash Dummies on NES. What's your guys' favorite LJN game? Because I keep reminding myself that they actually have some decent ones. Friday the 13th? Yeah, no, I agree, Scuddy. Yeah, you can get a higher tier sub. It doesn't do anything except you earn channel points faster and you get more emotes. There's a tier 2 emote and a tier 3 emote. LJN is a company that is infamous for publishing a lot of janky licensed games. Yeah, you give Amazon more money. You give me more money and you give Amazon more money. LJN Jaws, I don't have experience with it, but I have a lot of friends who like LJN Jaws. Maximum Carnage is an LJN game. That's good. I know I'm weird for this. I'm gonna catch heat. Yeah, I think the X-Men games were all LJN until the Sega ones and Mutant Apocalypse on Super Nintendo. But like all the other ones up to then were LJN. So I have grown to like NES Back to the Future. I know it's not a good game, but I've grown to like it. This game's pretty good, Turtferg. This game is pretty good. It's fun. It's janky, but it's fun. I wouldn't say it's like an N64 game you gotta play, but it fills a need. Favorite Wisdom Tree game? Ugh. Super Noah's Ark 3D. Wisdom Trees. That's a company I can't really abide by, man. Their stuff sucks. Yeah, Back to the Future 2 and 3, that game made me so angry. We streamed through that whole game years back, and that game pissed me off. That game sucks. But Back to the Future 1 sucks in a way that I think is fun. Plus it has the secret music lore that I think was just discovered like a year or two ago. Yeah, it's just a reskin slash like map edit of the Super Nintendo Wolfenstein. Yeah, no, exactly, Scotty. It's punching way above its weight class and just becomes obnoxious as a result. I rented that game when I was a kid, Back to the Future 2 and 3, and I did it because I looked at the back of the box and like the mini-game levels looked cool. And that's probably my favorite part of the game still, even though they're very annoying once you get to the harder ones. Oh, okay, oh, dude! These guys are being very, very angry. I need to get this other medkit. That's a bomb. That is not a medkit. And a helicopter landed on me. Gremlins 2 is Sunsoft. Gremlins 2 is cool. It's a good game. The American version, the American division invested heavily in like a golf course and went bankrupt, and the Japanese version, or the Japanese division, kind of just whittled away over time. Okay, we gotta play super safe. I lost way too much health in this part. Like, I need to get to the next sandwich without getting hit, if I can. Yep, these are Top Gun enemies. There's Maverick and Goose. Ace and Wingman. We should be getting an extra life in the next couple levels too, though, so that's something. Top Gun NES is not a great game, but landing the plane is not as hard as anyone says it is. If you just follow the directions, landing the plane is not that bad. You'll die every once in a while when the directions change at the last second. But like, that's the meme about that game, and it's not as bad as everyone says. It's blown way out of proportion. No, but the levels, we're at the end of the game. The levels are very long at the end of the game, so they tend to be like single screens, and then you're just fighting on them for 10 to 20 minutes apiece. You're here at the very, very tail end of the Fighting Force 64 experience. We're probably less than an hour out from being done with this game. Fuck. God damn it. These guys do a ton of damage to her. Yeah, we haven't played either battle tanks yet. I played a little bit of the second one on stream a long time ago, but yeah. The full playthroughs have not happened yet. I would take Streets of Rage over Final Fight. But I do believe that Final Fight is a more interesting franchise. They tried more things than Streets of Rage kind of got it right in one by copying Final Fight and cleaning up some of the style issues. And they just kind of rode that. But there's some Final Fight games that are very interesting to play and deviate a little bit. But like Final Fight 1 and 2... Final Fight 1 is a classic, but it's very, you know, it's the originator, more or less, of those refinements to belt scrollers. And so it's very one note. And Final Fight 2 is just bland. It's got good music and cool characters, and cool player characters, and that's about it. But like Final Fight 3 and Mighty Final Fight are legitimately interesting, good games. He does have a rat tail. As all mayors should. Alright, I'm gonna try really hard here. I'm gonna ignore chat for a second, because I need a med kit. Okay. I need another one, though. I think there's another one in here. There we go. Okay, now we can read chat again. Yeah, it's a power rat tail. Instapot beef stroganoff with scrambled eggs. That sounds pretty good. That sounds like a good meal, Quicks. Well, they're wearing like a gauntlet. They don't have one power arm. I thought I was far enough away. God damn it. grab that foot long. Final Fight 3 has some kick-ass music, too. 2 does, too. There's some good tracks in Final Fight 2, and then there's some really boring songs in Final Fight 2. Like, the big thing that Final Fight 2 added is Maki, honestly, but being able to play 2-player Final Fight on the Super Nintendo, finally. Streets of Rage on the Sega. I didn't play Streets of Rage until I was probably like the year like 99 or 2000 or something, because I never had a Sega growing up. It does have like the weird villain from Turtles 3 as a final boss. It's true. And you get to go to like the weird post-World War II hellscape Holland in that game, where everything is just like barbed wire and minefields and blown out buildings. I just remembered that Lucy is in Street Fighter V. No poison, so it's shit. You know, there's a poison in this game, and it looks like poison, but she's only in one level. Yeah, Slime Masters is fun. Slime Masters is cool. I do like the sequel more because it's not a wrestling game. Ring of Destruction, I think, is a more fun game because it's just a wrestling-themed fighting game. But Slime Masters is fun. It's a cool game. I'm not good at it at all. Yeah, there's an arcade sequel called Ring of Destruction, and it's literally just a fighting game. But all the matches take place in rings, and there's like ropes, and there's a grapple button. I think it's like a 5-button fighter. That's my favorite fighting game that does not use up to jump. Ugh. I don't think Virtua Fighter counts because you have to push up. You can't just push up, but you have to push up. Man. The Ranma half fighting game that came out on Super Nintendo in America, by default, it lets you map up to jump, but by default, X is the jump button. Maybe that? No, the actual one that they licensed here as a Ranma game, Hard Battle. Fists of Fire, because you should never jump in that game. Slime Masters is the one with Hagar. Yeah, Slime Masters and Ring of Destruction have Hagar. And if it's the AEW wrestling game, is that out already? Because that is made by the guy who made No Mercy. Fighting Masters and I still haven't played Doomsday Warriors. Yeah, Ring of Destruction is what it's called. You can play it on Fightcade. It's cool. I think it has all the characters from Slam Masters plus like 4 new ones. It still has the art by the Hokuto no Ken guy. Shit, I should have run this way. Ah! Okay, we're good. Which one? Do you remember? Because there are 4 WCW games? You can play Slam Masters on Fightcade also. Yeah, there's two WCW NWO ones. There's World Tour and there's Revenge. Retro. Oh yeah, isn't that the sequel to WrestleFest or whatever? I heard someone in, I think Dino's chat today saying that they made a fucking sequel to WrestleFest. What's up, Renclaw? ...2021 is going to be an interesting year for video games. I think between, like, teams working remotely and the scarcity of what is now current-gen consoles, there's going to be a lot of very interesting, like, remasters and, like, smaller projects that are going to come out this year that are going to be very, very well done. I have a lot of optimism for this entire calendar year. FPS Dino Crisis? Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about. Compound Fracture. Speaking of Compound Fracture, you guys are kicking my ass. Nope, Buck Bumble has not come up yet. Well, we'll see when we play MKR Blade. We'll decide what the king. I'll decide. I'll be the judge of what the king of wrestling games is. Butt fumble. Yeah, we haven't played any football games yet. There are quite a few. I mean, I'm not a good person to sell a wrestling game. In different hands, and in the hands of someone who, like, I am genuinely impressed by how well they've managed to convey the sort of storytelling and environments of wrestling in No Mercy. I think for an N64 game, they really nailed that. I don't have experience with the genre. I don't have familiarity with a lot of the elements of it. So, you know, that makes me a bad salesman for it. I have no nostalgia for the game or the characters, you know? I am not the target audience for that game. So, take my experience with a grain of salt. TurdFerg88, thanks for the follow. Pod racing is fun. Pod racing's a good time. It's hard. It's a really tough game. We're gonna have to restart that one quite a bit, I think. But it's fun. Oh man, more guys. I thought I was done. I don't know. I've actually never really played the console versions of Blitz, so I don't know what kind of features are on there. We'll take them as they come. We'll figure it out. I usually don't look into things until they've been picked. And then I start trying to research what 100% looks like, but there's also, like, this game, there's no information out there about, like, I had to dig so deep and, like, extrapolate, because there's no 100% to this game, really. Like, the way I worked it out is basically by reading, like, skimming a walkthrough and combining several speedrun categories together, and that's where I came up with what I consider this game's 100%. Could have asked Macaw. Does Macaw like Fighting Force? I mean, I assume he does, but I don't actually know. Alright, guys. That's too much damage. Oh my god. Stop it. I think you can trick these guys into not blocking the running kick. God. Oh my god. Sandwich? Nope, not yet. Sandwich. Golden Nugget is going to be a pain in the ass, 100%. I already know. 'Cause I tried to beat that game many years ago. I've talked about it before, but it has anti-save scum technology. All melons, that's right. You gotta get those secret levels. Alright, elevator, final boss, done. But I gotta be careful. Yeah, there's 2 secret Yoshis. I don't know if I'm gonna do that though for 100%. I think all I'm gonna do is all 24 levels. That to me is more of 100% for that game. Because you can lose the secret Yoshis. Like, those are losable content, and I'm not a fan of that. I might get them once, you know, just to show them. But I think just all levels will be enough. 4 playthroughs. Some score attacking. I'm not a big fan of Yoshi's Story. I felt it was a really disappointing game. I remember like even playing it brand new. I rented it like the week it came out, and I was just like, this is nowhere near as good as Yoshi's Island was. This is a step back. It's still fun, and like there aren't a lot of 2D platformers on the N64, so it's a nice break. But yeah, it's way too easy. It kind of gets in its own way. I think it would have been better if it had just been like a full 24 level game instead of a 6 level game with 4 paths. I do agree with Macaw very much about that bit of game design. Like, I would rather be able to play through all of a game's content in one go than have to replay it multiple times to go different ways. Branching paths are a cool idea, but I'd like at least the option to play through everything in one run. Even if it's just an unlockable or something. You know, make your main game with your branching paths, and then when you beat every level once, give me the option to play through it all in one go. Yeah, those morality lanes. Yep. Okay, we got some health back. Keep playing smart, we should be able to get some more. But 4 lives heading into the final fight. As long as I have a little more than, like, if I'm low health on my second to last life, I think that's enough. Zang is pretty easy to beat as long as I'm not being an idiot like I was last time with Smasher and trying to do dumb shit. So my theory about making this kick unblockable is basically doing it super late, because it has a 360-degree hitbox, and one thing about this game is that enemies can't block in a direction they're not facing. So I think if you kind of do it super late to where you're running past them, it actually is unblockable, but it's kind of hard to do that. Alright, buddy, shit. Chill out. These guys are so strong. I'll probably lose a life in this fight, I bet. Full disclosure, I expect to lose a life against this mob right here. My favorite board game? Oh man. I actually really love board games. I don't know. I don't know. I've never played Ticket to Ride. It kind of depends on like what kind of board game. But I could gush about board games, man. Like from the current, you know, adult, complex, economic ones to like stuff I played as a kid that I still have fondness for. One that I'm a big fan of currently is Shadowhunters. I've been a fan of that game for years, but like it adds a sort of structure to games like Mafia or like Werewolf that I find very interesting. I've never played the Binding of Isaac board game. I've never played Clank. There's a game called Oil Man that I think's been out of print for a super long time that I loved. I played a lot of Omega Virus when I was a kid. That game is a classic. So is, what was it? The Tower of the Wizard King? That's a cool one. Fireball Island. We actually got the remake of Fireball Island at work, and I'm really thinking about buying it. I still need to play Power Grid. I got Power Grid for Christmas like 2 or 3 years ago, and I've never had a chance to play it. I work in a retro game store. I manage a retro game store. This elevator is very long. This elevator is like 20 minutes, Scuddy. This is the last stage before the final boss, so this is just a big, endless elevator. Boss Dungeon? I've played Boss Monster. I have that game. Yep, Twitcher. That's what we're doing. All collectibles, all side quests, 100% game experience, not just beat the game. Yeah, I don't love that game. It's okay, but I'm not like super into it. The Great Dalmoody. You have every Brotherwise Games game. I haven't played any of the expansions to Boss Monster. I only have the base set. And like, it's got some good ideas, but it doesn't like wow me. It's a game I don't mind playing, but I don't crave playing. I do really well in this game when I turn my brain off. Because when I turn my brain off, I just cheese, and I don't think about how lame it is that I'm cheesing all the time. So I play this game a lot better when I'm not thinking. Yeah, I grew up with the N64. I mean, it was part of my growing up. I was 11 or 12 when the N64 came out. It was a game. It was a system that I played a lot of new games for. But yeah, there's going to be some games that take a very long time. Our longest game so far is Pokemon Stadium, which took 136, 37 hours, which, by the way, has been demoted yet again. It is now the 15th longest game played by a challenger. We're almost out of the top 15 with that Pokemon Stadium run. Space! We're gonna go see Tim Curry. What's up, Vuvuzela? StarCraft's gonna put me back in top 10. Yeah, it was rental Pokemon only, both rounds. It was a nightmare, dude. I was so... We played it for over a month. I was looking through my clear dates, and, like, I did not beat any games in November. Because I was playing Pokemon Stadium the entire time. Yeah, and I'm not good at Pokemon. So... I was kind of having to figure out a lot of shit as I was going. I don't know the typings. I don't know what the moves really do. I learned a lot. In the hardest way possible. Yeah, we got Shadow Man. I've never played Shadow Man. That's one I missed out on. That one is going to be 100% blind. I have never, ever, ever seen it. Like, being played. Pokemon Snap we did already. Pokemon Snap was game number 3. We did that in about 3 hours. Would have been a lot shorter, but there's a Golduck meme. We are playing the Japanese-only Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, we're doing all games. All games, not just American ones. So yeah, we're gonna do Pokemon Stadium 0, as I call it. Where is the Golduck? We still have Pokemon Stadium 2 to do as well. Ooh, Miracle Sandwich. Turok 2 is going to be a struggle for me. I have started that game, and I have just been hopelessly lost at it. But I do think that it's going to be a game that's going to start to make sense the more I play it. Because I've never really given it a lot of time or attention. I'd like to think... Yeah, the last game was Tony Hawk 3. The final N64 game. Oh, yep. Yeah, there's some RPGs, some Japanese RPGs. Some simulating games. There's gonna be some, If Tofu's in the N64 port, and I think he is, then yes, it does include Tofu. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see, Shio. My plan is to learn Japanese as I start playing Japanese N64 games. I've always wanted to learn it. So if I can get like a 3rd grader's reading ability through this challenge, then it's a net positive for me, like as a person. I will have grown and gained a valuable skill as a person. Yeah, N64 was alive from 96 to 2001? I want to say Tony Hawk 3 came out in 02, actually, but I might be wrong about that. I can't remember. I think it did, but it was like the only release for the system in almost a year. 95? You sure about that? June 96 in Japan, September 96 in America, right? That's what I remember. March 97 in Europe. Oh, Europe. Yep. I mean, on the plus side, you don't get a system until it has like a pretty decent library of good games, assuming they all came out in that region. But you know, like those early N64 days were bleak, man. 96, we had an N64 in 96, and it was bleak for a while. I was like, all right, we bought Mario, we rented Pilot Wings. Now what? I used to rent a lot of sports games, and like I rented sports games on the Super Nintendo too, but like I rented them out of necessity on the N64. There just wasn't other stuff to play. Yep, we already did Wave Race. We did Wave Race right after Pokemon Snap. That was game number 4. If you want to see everything we've done and everything we're going to do, I have a spreadsheet. Everything on the left is not yet done. Everything on the right is done with the date we finished it and the amount of time it took. One of these days I'll actually add it to the panels so people can click it without me linking it in chat. Probably not. Alright guys, here it comes. The end of Fighting Force. We gotta beat Dr. Zhang. I don't know. I don't even read him most of the time. I'd probably read him more often if the video screen wasn't so big. But the current Twitch layout, like, you can't see him unless you scroll down to read him, so... Yeah, Hexen was good. Hexen was a good time. Sarge's Heroes was not a good time. I like how the two comments are like, oh man, Hexen's done, thank God. I'm like, that was fun. And then I was like, oh, Sarge's Heroes was great. And I was like, that was horrible. I still have 2 Hexen playthroughs. You're kinda right, Scotty. We'll see. We'll see. If I do them, I'm gonna do them on like the easiest difficulty though. Throw Up Man. This is it, Trachea. One last fight with Throw Up Man. I definitely got a lot better at this game over the course of 14 hours. I think, barring some super weirdness, I think Wheel of Fortune is going to be the shortest game on the list. I would have put Jeopardy right up next to it, but I lost my first game of Jeopardy that I played on stream, and that cost me. That cost me like a half hour. I think Wheel of Fortune, that's not going to happen, and I think it's going to end up being the shortest game. Golden Nugget will not be short. Golden Nugget will not be short. We were talking about that earlier tonight. There's a ranking system in Golden Nugget. I don't know much more about it than that, but they do have like rankings depending on your bankroll, and you can't save scum that game. Every time you start a hand, it takes the money out of your bank account and saves it at that point. So if you try and save scum the game, you just lose money. DKR will take a while because it's a very long game. I've done it 100% before. There's going to be some stuff that I've forgotten, but I have done that before. I did enjoy it, so... It won't take as long as Mickey. Even though that game has way more content than Mickey, I don't think it's going to take as long as Mickey. But it does require 2 full playthroughs. There's secrets to find. So, it's going to take a little bit of time. Conkers will be interesting. I actually don't like Conkers that much. But it's also very linear. I don't think there's any secrets in that game, if I recall correctly. Like, even the money pickups, you need them all to get through the game. But there's a lot of really annoying parts to Conquer that people forget about. Everyone's like, yeah, the jokes and the Great Mighty Pooh, and it's like, yeah, that's Chapter 2. Like, there's a lot to that game, and it's not all good. And I'm actually not a fan of the Great Mighty Pooh. I think that level is not aged well. Alright. Fighting Force is done, folks. I liked this game. I think it's janky. I think it could have been a lot better. Thing about it is, you don't get to play a lot of beat-em-ups on the N64. And so for that reason, like, I think I want to give it a higher score. Like, not just... its quality wasn't offensive. Like, it's very playable. This is a playable game. And because it's sort of a unique genre for the N64, I want to bump it up a little bit. So my final verdict on this game is better than Snowboard Kids, not as good as Dr. Mario. If they ironed out some of the jank, if all the characters were as playable as Smasher, I'd probably put it above Dr. Mario. But I'm really not that high on Snowboard Kids. Like, the thing about, and like I said, this is a genre you don't really get to play on the N64. You trip and fall on kart racers for this system. So it's gotta be a good kart racer to really stand out. And Snowboard Kids had some ideas, but like I just didn't really dig what that game did. I didn't really like what it put down. I hope that 2 is more fun. We'll see about that. Yeah, it is funny. What's up, Chosen? Thank you for the raid. Can you change your vote? If you, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but if you want to, sure. Conquer Reloaded? Yeah, Conquer Reloaded's alright. It's got some issues as far as the multiplayer is concerned, but it's an okay game. We are collecting as we go, Turdferg. We're collecting as we go. I've got about 2/3 of them though. I think we're just under 2/3. Timer stops at the end of the credits, as always. Thank you guys for the GGs. The end. Thank you for playing. Alright. 134504 for Fighting Force. Thank you, Otaku, for requesting this through the director's chair. So, given that we have basically like 4 1/4 streams, if we can finish this next game before... I guess this is going to be it. This is going to be the next game. When this next game is finished, the sub-raffle will close. Yeah, I get some of them from my store. eBay, I get a lot of them from. Three, 5, 2021. So when this next game is done... How can you enter the sub-raffle? All you gotta do is pick 5 games off this list on the left here, Cowboy Dan. Pick 5 games off the list on the left there and shoot me a whisper with your picks. And you'll be entered in. And yeah, as long as you have a sub, you got a spoon right there next to your name. That's all you need. Alright. So yeah, that's it. That was a fun game. Nice and short, nice and simple, kind of brainless. We need those. Nope, you have to pick 5 different games. You can't pick the same game. There's a kiss for Fighting Force. Turdferg88, thank you for the fresh sub. Go ahead and do that too if you want to pick 5 games. Go ahead and do that. Shoot me a whisper with your picks. Yeah, Clayfighter Sculptor's Cut is the most expensive regular cartridge. There's some not for resale variants that are more expensive. I just recently learned that the second Doshin the Giant game is like $2,000, so... I mean, it might be less than that, but there's like no copies out there. Like, I'm gonna have to dig for that fucking game, so... That's gonna be an expensive one. But anyways... We're done with that game. I'm going to take a break, and we're going to start game number 21, also picked by Otaku. It was, as he mentioned, brought up in chat almost earlier today. When we come back from break, we're going to start and explore, because there's like no information about this game. NFL Blitz 2001. That is the next game we're going to play. So stick around. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we're going to pop that one in and get it started. All right? We're playing football. We're playing our first football game. Sports. Sports. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.